To be very honest, I never wanted to be a CS. If your deeds were right, if your actions were good, and you never intended to cheat anybody. So basically, I have never been into that culture of going to coaching. I have always been a student. I have always been a child that is majorly taught by parents only. The major point is your will, how you look at life, how you consider your surroundings. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I am CS Jaspreet. Welcome back to another Diwali series, #Diwali with Jaspreet. I hope you will enjoy the whole series, and this is the first video of the series. Do let me know how did you found the introduction video, and do let me know how did you find all the series in the comment section below. So in today's video, I will be telling you my CS journey. This has been the most requested video by all of you, and I thought why not to start the Diwali week with such a video that is requested by all of you that you will enjoy. I hope you will enjoy and will get inspired by one or two things of my journey. But if you're someone viewing me for the first time, hi, I'm Jaspreet. I make videos for CA, CS, CMA students as well as members. I post a motivational video on Monday, a work study planning tips video on Wednesday, and a fun video on Saturday. I hope you go and check the content I create and subscribe to my channel if you have not done it yet. Hit the bell icon so that whenever I upload any video, you get notified. So how did this journey started? Basically, the first step towards this journey, which all of us must have done, that is to select our fields when we complete our 10th and when we enter 11th and 12th. So there of course I chose commerce, because if you don't know that I am a CA inter also, and I've also cleared CA final group 1. I've just not cleared CA final group 2, but please wish and pray for me that I clear it soon, and then I will share my CA journey as well. So to be very honest, I never wanted to be a CS, because honestly I didn't knew much about it in the beginning, or I would say in 11th and 12th. Somewhere in my mind I always had this apprehension that I only wanted to do CA. I always wanted to become CA, and the context behind this dream was that my father is a CA and CS, and I remember I was in 7th standard when or the teachers ask all the teachers that what do you want to become, or I would say they ask you what is the aim of your life, and I was very sure that what I wanted to be a CA. And at that point of time I even didn't know what was the full form of it or what do CA do. The main purpose was that I just want to be like my father, or I just want to do what my papa does. So that was all the concept of it. But when I entered +1 and +2 in commerce, in general I will tell you that I was a good student in school. I scored good marks. But when I entered 11th and 12th, I thought and I found commerce so interesting and so relatable, because also I had someone guiding me at home. Also I had a mentor. Whenever I thought I'm not understanding this, I just used to go rush to him and ask him, and it was very, very helpful. I want to mention here that in 12th I scored 93% marks in commerce, and I was the district topper, and that was a very proud and happy moment for me. But I just want to say that whatever I did in my life, I have always concentrated on my preparation. I have always concentrated on what I can do. I know many times I come up and tell you in my videos, and you would also think what bolna bahut aasan hai but karna bahut mushkil, but itna bhi nahi hai. It is very simple and basic. I am that kind of a person. Whenever something or the other happens, whether it's good, whether it's bad, do control the things that are in your hands, and the results will be destined. The results will be the same that you want, but for that you don't have to think about the results. I never thought that I need this much percentage of marks or I need to top the class, and I was never pressurized also from my home. That was something I feel that's the biggest blessing, that my parents, they were never there to pressurize me, what you have to score this much, you have to do this much. No, they were just like, they are also the same, that do your best and then leave everything on whichever God you believe, or the universe, or the energies in which things you believe. Just leave it and then let it happen. You should give your 100%. The thing that is in your control should be 100%, and then whatever is happening after that, just let it be and just leave it to God. And then whatever happens, just accept it with grace, because as we say, जो होता है अच्छे के लिए होता है, and it's really really true. Maybe at that point of time you would feel sad, upset, frustrated, but in the bigger picture, trust me, it will always benefit you if your deeds were right, if your actions were good, and you never intended to cheat anybody. So that is how I have always perceived and approached life and exams also. And I think whatever I have done and achieved, it is you should be happy for that and always grateful for that. So once I completed my 12th, like you must also have started your CA or CS or CMA after 12th only. So I also started the same way. As I told you, that I always had a guide or a mentor at home, so that was very simple for me. I was never bothered about which form I have to file or what is the last date. He's always there to take care of all those things. So after that, I filled the CPT form. Let me tell you, I filled the CPT form and I gave that test and I cleared it, right? I passed my CPT. And once I cleared my CPT, again I was entered into the CA Inter, but my father got me the CS foundation form, and I was like convincing him that I cannot do both the degrees. It is very challenging, it is very tough, and I'll not be doing so. But he believed in me and he successfully convinced me that yes, I should sit and I should give. I am that kind of child. I was throwing all the kind of tantrums that if I didn't clear it first time, I will never sit again. I'll make sure your money will be wasted, like all these things. But I'm sure he was not at all convinced by whatever I was saying. I think his belief in me was more than what I was saying. I didn't believe in myself, but he did. So basically I gave my CS foundation in December only and I cleared it. And major difference between both the entrance tests is that CPT was an objective paper and CS foundation was a whole subjective paper. So of course you need to study more, you need to write more, but I would say that, like I always say, that I have always focused on my preparation. I've always focused on my work, like the things I can control, and I just left it, jo hoga dekha jayega, and I cleared it. Of course, it was a boost. It was a good thing that I cleared both the entrances, but I have always tried to be someone to stay grounded, to be someone to not let any kind of success or any kind of pass in your degree get to your head and start thinking, what, I can do this, I can do that also, I am very superior, I am very perfect. This is one thing that actually would never let you grow. People who grow think that no, I am still learning, I have to still go a long way. And that is what I am, a person that I would rather be scared of the feeling of that, I shouldn't be someone showing off, or I shouldn't say anything to let the other person down. And that is what makes you, I would say, a beautiful human being with a nice soul, and that is what every one of us should concentrate on, right? So after that, I gave my CS executive. Now the highlight. So I have done my CA also and CS also by self-study. I have never taken any kind of coaching. I have always said that yes, you can do these courses by self-studies. I have made, I think, 2 videos also on these topics. If you have not seen those videos yet, I'll leave the videos in the I button above. But the main thing behind this self-study is also that you have to consider that I have a mentor back at home, that in case of any problem, I used to rush to him. Of course, he was not there to, teach me each and every line and explain me each and every line, but I was very comfortable with self-study. I am till date very comfortable. The main reason behind this is that, so till 12th also, I have never, gone to any coaching either for, science or social studies, or even for that reason, I took my commerce with maths. I never went to coaching classes. So I would just say that I have never been that child that has followed this trend of coaching, like from my childhood only. When I was young, my mother used to teach us. So she herself was like convent educated, and she herself used to teach social studies, science. So she used to teach us. And when I grew up, I had problems with maths or commerce, then my father used to teach us. So I was very comfortable with this fact. And in addition to that, yes, in addition to that, when I started my professional courses, I had him home to guide me. But of course, I had the privilege of, getting any kind of reference books, scanners. Like, I have bought a number of reference books, and this is always, I would say that yes, this is a privilege that parents support your education. That is the best thing ever, rather than spending money on anything else. I think, first of all, of course, they never say no to us for anything, but for education, they have really supported us and pushed us to do, like, whatever you want to study, we are always there for you. So I have spent like money. I have bought lots of reference books, like whichever I thought I needed for help alongside the study material, because, like I say, and it's a fact, I'm not saying it for just for saying, study material is very, very relevant. You know what? I cleared my CS executive in first attempt only. Then I sat for one group. I gave module 1 in one attempt and then module 2 in another attempt, and I cleared both in first attempt. So of course, I have always referred to study materials. I cannot skip that. Like, I was always told by my father also that this is very, very important. You should never ever skip the study material. And I also want to tell you, never ever skip study material. That is very, very relevant. Alongside that, of course, the reference books. Alongside that, now for particularly CS, used to have those guideline answers that now are available online, but but at that time we used to call them the pink books, and you could buy it from the chapter only. So we used to buy it from the chapter, that pink book, and I used to study from there. That was basically a like scanner only, just the another version of it that ICSI gave us. So that was a thing, and I cleared both in first attempt. That was of course something very proud and very achievable. And alongside that, of course, I cleared my CA Inter also, but that I cleared in second attempt, but by self-study only. So that is why I just want to say that when I say self-study, keep in mind that of course I had a guide, of course I had reference books and scanners, but I would just say that still I think that self-study needs, majorly what it needs is, it's your will to do it. Right, as I told you, I have never been into that culture. So for me, going to coaching classes, it's in itself, it's a huge task. It has always been, and now also. So that is why I have never done so. But I would say with the changing times, I think now, if we talk about now, a lot of things have changed. If you are someone looking for self-study alongside study material, reference books, scanners, now you have so much of free resources. For example, YouTube. YouTube is the huge example. Like, the free resources you get from YouTube, the teachers are coming up, they are giving you lectures, the revision lectures, the marathons. I think they are really, really helpful. What else do you want, right? Alongside that, there are other free resources also. For example, like I take special live classes on Unacademy, that they are totally free of cost, right? You are coming up for an hour, a teacher is teaching you, like for example, I teach company law there, right? For like 1 hour, I teach there, and that class is totally free of cost for you all. This is such a good, initiative for students. I think in today's time, there are lots of free resources as well, which you can step into. So after that, I want to tell you that at that point of time, there was an option of doing your training between executive and professional and after professional. So I thought that I will do after professional because as I told you that I cleared my CA Inter also in second attempt. So there I started my training because they have this rule of having the trainings in between and then you can only sit for final. So that is why, and then I proceeded with my professional exams. So in our time we had like 4 modules in professional, 2 papers each. So I sat for first 2 modules and I cleared it in second attempt only. So I cleared both, like first and second module, and then I sat for third and fourth module and I cleared fourth module and didn't clear third module, and then again I gave the paper and cleared third module. So this is how I cleared my professional exam and completed my CS, and then after that I did my practical training or my articleship, as you say that. So that is how I completed my CS journey. Of course it was full of ups and downs because alongside side, when you do dual degrees, it is very, very difficult. Let me just be very, very honest and plain. It is very, very difficult. It may sound, I think that maybe you can do like completing one degree and then doing the other degree, but somehow it saves a little bit time also, because sometimes the topics are related, sometimes the law is related, especially the law. If we talk about CA, that is basically majorly accounts and audit, and for CS it's majorly law. So you can't say that major topics are related, but still, company law is related and other kind of laws are related. So that is why. So this is how I completed my CS, full of ups and downs, and of course a journey in which I put my effort and hard work, and majorly, as I told you, I did it with self-study. And which one thing leads you to success is your will. Trust me, I am not saying it just for saying. I am just telling you by my example only, and you have lots and lots of people around you. Don't consider just about the people who have passed or the people, other people also, The major point is your will, how you look at life, how you consider your surroundings. So that is how you reach your will. If you have the will of it, if you have the courage and you actually put your effort and preparation, you will reach the ending soon. You will reach your destination soon. So this is how I became CS, and of course a proud moment, and I hope very soon I clear my CA final group 2 also and become a CA as well. That is also my dream that I still pursue and work on it. Have will to do something. If you have goals, if you have, that courage to achieve them, you will definitely achieve them, right? You will definitely achieve them. No one can stop you from doing or achieving whatever you want to achieve. And one more thing, many students are like, what is the scope of CS? Is CS having any scope? Of course, CS has scope. Go, instead of asking people, go and Google it, and you will find that few days back also ICSI released the announcements that the recognition of CA in 2 other fields also. So that is why I keep doing that. Hope you liked the video. I hope you found it informative. Do let me know in the comment section below, what did you like in my journey, and what would you take along in your journey from my journey and achieve the degree of CS and achieve the prefix of CS in front of your names. I wish you all luck, and I wish all of you luck, and my best wishes that very soon you all become CS and prefix your CA or CS or CMA, whatever you're pursuing, and prefix your names with your professional degrees. So like the video if you like it, do share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel if you have not done it yet, because it is just the first video. In the upcoming video for Diwali, we will be coming up with other fun and informative videos at the same time. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest and LinkedIn. All the links will be in the description box below, because I post a little sneak peek there before it comes on YouTube. You also stay updated with me. I will see you in my next. Until then, stay happy, stay blessed, keep your preparation on, and keep the celebrations on. Bye.